Привет, дорогой зритель, с тобой я, Ватсон. Мы продолжаем играть в игру Noire «Смерть в шелковых чулках». Мы у квартиры мистера Мальдонадо, мужа убитой женщины. Как мы узнаем, какой из них живет Мальдонадо? Я так-то не хочу тыкаться. Вот здесь нету этих почтовых ящиков, все какого-нибудь дерьма. Спасибо. Супервайзер. Нет, да? Улики. Давайте посмотрим на документ о разводе. Там все должно быть. Я так и не могу его посмотреть-то, да? Хорошо. 330 и все, да? А квартира... Нет, неизвестно. Ладно, давайте искать тогда. Ладно. Я полагаю, мой напарник мне подскажет, когда я буду рядом.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget
Ну да,
about
и чё я
nothing.
мучился?
Take our boy by surprise. Hey, what the fuck? LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Да вы чё, охуели, что ли? Эй, петушара.
I got 100.
This is going to end in tears.
Now look, I don't want no trouble.
What do you think?
I got nothing to say to you.
О, я уже научился чему-то. У меня уже была надпись, да, давно? Хваст. Я хотел захват сделать, но вырубил его. Я не знаю почему.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Все припомнил.
Galloway, badge
Чертовы
number
латиноамериканцы.
564. I need a prowl call
Нарушают
at the
закон.
apartment building 330 North Hill Street. Two suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, God damn it! You think I'd kill my own wife?
Да. Чаще всего это муж. 90% случаев. Вы что, не знаете статистику полиции?
We should get the whole place a going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Нет, я буду. Мы знаем твое имя. Я надеялся найти эти улики, но, очевидно, не найду.
Not sure this means much.
Ясно. Я походил по твоей шляпе, знаешь, чтобы потом тебе было плохо по ней ходить. Финбар. Давайте мы ее выпеним за этот. Оп-оп-оп, за порог. Ща. Ну, как бы и все. Ладно, еще чуть похожу. Кажется, мы можем здесь что-нибудь важное найти. Я надеюсь. Опа.
This will take some explaining.
Да, возможно. А еще что-нибудь? Ну и... Я что-то нажимаю все, но это без толку. Ну и, собственно, больше вариантов нет.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Чё это? Подожди-ка. Свежие фрукты.
Just picked fruit market.
Опачки.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Интересно, потому что есть уже связь с рынком свежих фруктов. Это может быть интересно. Это может быть зацепкой. Давайте вот у этих соседей что-нибудь спросим.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Простой работяга.
No good. Nobody here.
Ёб твою мать.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
Сука.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah.
Простите,
My wife
испугался.
and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Хорошо, что у нас в руках не было пистолета, иначе бы ему не поздоровилось.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Ну да, как-то так.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Подготовьте к допросу, пожалуйста. Или что
Cole
там?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Thanks.
Вот прям так, от черной орхидеи. Я бы, может, и вернулся, но у нас еще рынок, у нас есть зацепка, я хочу ее отработать. А мы не хотим вот, да, вот этих соседей, которые прям под ними, спросить что-нибудь? Не хотим. А мы, кстати, понравились той женщине, которая соседка. Ну... Как-то так. Что же? Вот здесь вот можно было все-таки посмотреть, разумеется.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, Phelps. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure. A woman taking control over his life?
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Возможно. Возможно и нет. По мне, так он искренне удивился, что его жена мертва.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Так, нихера мы позднее не зайдем. Мы сейчас зайдем. Что за херня вообще? Что значит закрыто? Я, блядь, детектив Фелпс. Черт. Серьезно закрыто? Опа. А ты кто такой?
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Oxymoron for you.
Ничего, серьезно?
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and pushed him in front of the car?
Какой-то булщит. Закрытый и все тут. Ну ладно.
Goddamn Bruins are having a season of hell.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Ну, точно не можем, да? Блин, точно не можем. Странно. А, это банановая кожура. Ладно. Хорошо, хорошо. Тогда едем в управление.
Can you drive to this one?
В
And where
отделение.
exactly are we going?
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? Fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Mouthpiece force stripped off me at the grand jury. Face is thrown out. Now
They're waiting down at tech services, Phelps.
Давай, веди, начальник.
I'm just praying the prince comes through so I can
Фу, напарник. Какой же ты мне начальник.
I don't know what makes you
Straight
so
through the
stupid,
red
but
light.
it really
Said
works.
she never saw it.
Coroner says it's gonna be at least a week to get an ID.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all this fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Ну давай.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
What on earth is that man doing?
Будь проклят, знай, тебе придет пора. Ну, один ты встретишь вражескую вечность. И злолюбя познаешь власть добра. Изведаешь мучений бесконечность. Это локализация, что ли? Ах, да будет, делай зло и жди. Потом к возмездию приди. Лишенный царского убранства, исчерпав бешенство и ложь, позорным пленником падешь, в безбрежности времен, в безбрежности пространства.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
That's why we called you in.
You think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the paper.
Да, это я. Меня зовут Фелпс.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
Ненадолго. Хорошо. Ложь.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
А та милая леди, которая рассказала нам о том, что ее преследовал, говорит иначе.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out and I went out after her and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford coupe.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
В смысле?
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
В смысле? Есть же документ. Вроде бы вот эта херня, да?
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Блять, все эти люди. Кто их подставляет?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Всегда его носила. Он знает об этом.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Ага. Это мы уже слышали.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Ты прикалываешься, что ли?
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
Ага.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Weren't even his friends, and he still confessed.
Все-таки все зацепки ведут к этому чертовому рынку.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Блин, причем доставка там была уже в 47-м году, вы просто прикиньте.
What's your read on Maldonado?
Свежих
I
овощей
still
и
like him
фруктов.
for it.
В
Seriously,
47-м
that
году.
line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. We'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Какой ты все-таки плохой детектив у меня в напарниках. Что? Извините.
Are you working Friday night?
Я вообще нормальный? Простите. Ладно.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Ну ладно.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Ну,
You already
договаривай.
knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Так это значит ты тот парень, который пялился на нее. О да, горячая штучка. Господи.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Да. Но опровергнуть мы это не можем. Ладно.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think.
Ага.
She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Но иногда мой напарник очень полезный. Давай, Фелпс, работай, ищи-ка. Вот это я дверь открыл.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Витамины, блядь. Супер.
Are you working Friday night? We should go out afterwards.
Ага. Опа.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Опа. Два, пять, три. И сейчас мы найдем здесь этот браслет, да? Послание к Ефесянам, чего-то там. Потому что муж есть глава семьи или жены, там что-то бла-бла-бла. Религиозное, понятно. Глава 5, стих 22. Кто-то реально подготовил это все для нас. Ну и, конечно же, цепочка. Нет? Я могу ведь покрутить эту херню еще разок? Ага. Ага. Ну вот, еще разочек. Прочти эту херню. Муж глава жены, как Иисус Христос глава церкви. Что такое? Забавно. Эти мексиканцы такие религиозные. У меня ведь в улике-то добавилась новая штука. Не добавилась почему-то. Опачки. Опачки. Да вы прикалываетесь.
Why cut someone who is already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. You must have seen it during the war. This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Прости, он очень быстро едет,
Should have
я не
grabbed him when
могу.
we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
The fruit guy's getting away, Phelps.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do. Now who's about to get picked?
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Но все же сходится, что она села в тот коричневый форт.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
А чё бы и нет? Ну да. Я не считаю это раскрытым делом. Ну что ж, ребят. Давайте посмотрим сцену после титров. Ну, точнее, после дела каждый раз показывают какую-то интересную кат-сцену. И после этой кат-сцены мы закончим прохождение. Вот. С вами был Ватсон. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads.
How can we fail, Skip, with the Shadow leading the show?
Who the fuck is a Shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. You're sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?